Hi there. Has your computer been feeling kind of slow and clunky lately? Maybe apps are freezing, games are lagging, or it takes forever to start up. But here's the thing. You don't need to be a tech wizard to fix it. You just need to know a few simple steps to give your computer the love it deserves. Today, I'll walk you through a proper procedure of computer system maintenance in a super beginner-friendly way. We're gonna scan your system for problems, check for these errors, optimize your disk drives, defragment it, and clean up all those useless junk files. So, grab a snack, plug in your charger, and let's clean your PC together. Let's do this. First off, we're going to do something called a checklist. It's like sending your hard drive to the doctor for a quick checkup. It finds errors and tries to fix them automatically. Pretty cool, right? Here's how you're going to do it. First, go to the Windows search bar and then type CMD. This will show you an app called Command Prompt. Command Prompt is basically a text-based tool in Windows that is used to run commands directly into your system to either control it or troubleshoot it. Right-click on Command Prompt and then click Run as Administrator. In the black window, type this command: chk dsk c :/f and /r. Then press enter. Let me break down that command real quick. The /f fixes any errors it finds in your drive, while the /r locates the bad sectors and recovers the readable data from them. Now you might get a message saying that it can't run right now because the drive is in use. If that happens, type Y and then press enter. That means the scan will happen the next time you restart your computer. You don't have to do this every day. Once every 2 to 3 months is plenty for your PC. If you follow the steps that I've shown you correctly, you should be done with the checklist process. Now let's move on to the next one. Next up, disk optimization and disk defragmentation. This part is super important for your computer if you're using an HDD. Now you might ask, why is it so important for HDDs to be defragmented? Well, great question. Defragmenting is important for HDDs because of the way they store data. An HDD has a spinning disk called a platter and a moving/write head. Over time, as you create, delete, and move files, parts of those files get scattered across different sections of the disk. This is called fragmentation. Defragmenting or defragging reorganizes those scattered file pieces so that each file is stored in one continuous block. This makes it way faster for your HDD to read the data because the read head doesn't have to jump around. Now here's how you're going to do it. First, at the start menu, go to the search bar and search for defragment and optimize drives. This should show you an app like this. Click on it and it will show you this menu. Next, choose your main drive, which is usually your local disk C. Click Analyze first to see how defragmented it is. Now, since my laptop uses SSD instead of an HDD, I will have to skip this step. But please, if your PC uses an HDD, don't forget to click on the Analyze button first. After that, click on Optimize to start the defragmentation process. If you've never done this before, don't be surprised if it takes a little while. Let it run for a while until it finishes. And don't use your computer while it's defragging, for it may come with some potential issues like file corruption. Instead, you can use your phone or something while it's defragging. Alright, it's time to take out the trash, literally. And what I mean by that is the junk files that have been sitting inside of your hard drive for a long time. And for that, let's use this cleanup, which is honestly one of the most slept on tools in Windows. It's been around for years, but people barely use it. And it's crazy how much space your computer can free up. And here's how you can use this cleanup for yourself. First, with the start menu, go into the search bar and then type this cleanup. And then press on it. After that, it will ask you to choose a drive. Just pick your main drive, which is usually your C drive, and then hit OK. After that, wait for it to scan. This might take a few seconds depending on how messy your computer is. Now that the scan is done, you'll see a list like this on the screen. Now, just so you know what these files actually are and why it's okay to delete them, here's a quick breakdown of each file you'll usually see in this cleanup. First, temporary internet files. These are little bits of data your browser saves to help websites load faster the next time you use them. Things like images, logos, or scripts. But over time, they build up into digital clutter, especially if you visit a lot of sites. Next, the recycle bin. This one's pretty obvious. Anything you delete doesn't really get deleted until you empty out the recycle bin. It's like your computer's trash folder. Cleaning it out makes sure that you're not wasting space on files that you've already deleted. Meanwhile, thumbnails are the mini previews that you'll see when you open folders with pictures or videos. Next, the delivery optimization files, which sounds fancy, but it's basically just some leftover data from other older Windows updates. These leftover files just hang around after the job's done, so feel free to get rid of them. Ever had a program crash and Windows said, "Sending report to Windows"? Yeah, these are those reports. They're only useful for troubleshooting bugs, and if you're not actively debugging, you won't need them, meaning they're totally safe to delete. Lastly, the DirectX shader cache. These are the files that your system generates to help games and 3D apps run smoothly. They can speed things up, but if they corrupted or get bloated, they do the opposite. Deleting these files are totally fine. Windows will just generate new fresh ones if needed. Now that you know what you're looking at, you can confidently delete which ones you want. Alright, we're not stopping there. Wanna go the extra mile? Now let's do a manual cleanup of the temp folders, because Windows disk cleanup sometimes misses a few spots. Temp files are files that programs create temporarily, like cache, logs, and leftovers from other installations. To delete the temp files, press on the Windows key and then press R. This will open the run box. After that, type %temp % without any spaces and hit enter. Now that you're in the temp folder, press Ctrl+A to select everything. After that, press Shift and Delete to permanently remove it. You might get a few file in use errors, which are totally normal. Just skip those for now. Now, after we've done all those steps, don't forget to first, empty out your recycle bin one last time, and second, restart your PC to let everything settle in. That was a lot of cleanup, but trust me, it's worth it. Right now, your system is probably running smoother, faster, and lighter than it has in months. Let's do a quick recap of everything that we did today. First, we did a checklist to scan your drive for errors. Second, we optimize and defragment your disk. Third, we used this cleanup to remove the junk. And after that, we did a manual sweep of all your temporary files. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and your PC. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.